What's up, y'all? I'm here to talk about this Cardi and Offset thing. All the things I found crazy about it, all the things I find funny about it. So, just in case you don't know, Offset was cheating on Cardi B with this lady named Jade about a year or two ago. Cardi B found out, went and attacked the girl at the bar where she worked at. They are in court right now till this date over that attack. The young lady Jade also said at the time that Cardi had ended up stopping her bag, making it hard for her to get work, since I believe the young lady is a stripper or just a bartender. But anyway, she said it's hard for her to get work because of Cardi strings. Cardi B is pulling in New York, and the young lady is suing Cardi B, I believe, for assault and for damages. So Offset supposedly sent the lady a DM stating that he missed her for real. The young lady revealed it to everyone. She even tagged Cardi B in it. Then hours later, Offset Twitter went crazy, and then Cardi came out with a video saying that Offset's account was hacked. Now, I do not believe that his account was hacked, because if it was hacked, they would have sent more than just "I miss you for real" in the DM on Instagram. They would have been DMing Nicki Minaj. I believe they would have said way more types of stuff to that young girl other than just the one line, "I miss you for real." And also, the crazy behavior happened on Twitter, and it was hours later. So I believe that's just a cover-up story that Offset or his team came up with. I also do believe that he sent that in. Jay isn't lying or didn't send it to herself, because if she wanted to concoct a little messy lie like that, she could have did that 6 months ago, a year ago, a year and a half ago. Why would she wait all the way till now to make that lie? So no, I don't believe that. Plus, if I wanted to be messy, I would have put out more than just "he sent me, I miss you for real." Like, that's pretty small and lame if you look at it. Well, or it could be kind of deeper, because "I miss you" could just be, "Oh, I miss hitting that." "I miss you for real" could mean like, "No, I miss having sex with you and loving you, enjoying your time, your company, us having intimacy on an emotional, mental level." But anyway, that's beside the point. So that's also, I don't know if their team is dumb or if they think we're dumb to have it be Instagram where the DM took place, but then Twitter where all the crazy tweeting happened talking about attack. Anyway, so in the video, Cardi shows a woman on a computer, I guess, trying to get into his account or fix his account. And then it showed her and Offset and a baby. So what I find crazy and ironic about that is, first off, Cardi isn't the one who cheated or being accused of cheating. Why is she the one making a video? That is bananas to me. That's just crazy. Like, so not only am I getting cheated on, but I gotta go along with the lie, and I gotta be the one to tell the lie on behalf of the cheater. No, I would have been like, "No, dude, you gonna get in front of that camera and you gonna say what it is you need to say, not me." But anyway, she goes along with it. Her story is they haven't sleep all night and were sick, right? Talking about they had just been woken up by the woman who was on the computer, so called, trying to get back to his account. And these fools, now okay, yeah, she did look like she had just woken up. Is that true? I'm not sure. But she did look at the part. She tried that much. But this fool, he had on a hoodie, a coat, a wool hat, scarves and gloves, a belt, some jeans and boots. Now I'm just being dramatic. He didn't have on all that, but it looked like he had on a hoodie and some jeans and boots, like he was just coming in, not just waking up. So I'm like, wow, y'all could at least tell him put on some pajamas to make it look real. But anyway, the other things that I wanted to mention about the video that she made that I paid attention to, her demeanor seemed as a woman who was, well, first let me say this. I believe that they had an industry relationship. I don't believe that it was a true natural relationship. I believe it was industry. As y'all know, the industry pits people together to pair them together. to better their career for branding purposes. And as she was a rising star at the time, but he was already a part of the hottest rap group. So I see why they paired them together. But at this point, she don't even need him. So I believe when they first got together, she probably liked him, was infatuated with him, thought he was cute. She just made the mistake of taking this industry relationship where y'all were paired together for a business deal and actually falling in love with him and getting pregnant by him. That's where she messed up at. Because I do believe that she truly really liked him and now love him and is in love with him. Where on him, on the other hand, I don't think so. I don't get that from him. I think he could take or leave her. To be honest, I believe for him, it's still, his mindset is just still in, you're just business. I didn't choose you as my woman or my wife. Our handlers did. And I feel really bad for her on that part. So he still has that energy. So I believe that their handler said, no, y'all two got to come get in front of the camera and address this, fix this. And for some reason, they made her do it, which I still don't get. I still don't understand the logic behind her saying, okay, here, I'll do that. But anyway, so in a video, it looks as if she's basically just like, fine, if I got to do it, I'll do it. Like, she's so pissed that she's just over it at the same time, you know? It also seemed like she did not want to go along with it, but was going along with it. Like she was maybe hurt and angry, and maybe some fighting happened before. Some hours come past because, as you know, like some hours have passed, and she finally was just like, okay, here, I do it. She was very low on energy, because this is one thing I look at about her and how I know was really fake as far as even how she was acting, because she didn't even try and make it believable. Everybody knows she's very dramatic, loud, and ghetto and ratchet, right? So I believe if this was a true account of if she truly even believed that a hacker did this, she would have been the same way she normally be when she be on her feelings and tripping on her lives. It would have been a situation in her life. And you lame fucking hackers, you gonna hack into his account and inbox some bitch. That don't make sense. Get a fucking life. Like, to me, she would have had the same energy she normally be. And I know that y'all saying, you know, that the baby's right there, but she has went on rants while the baby was around. She could have had the nanny or whoever take that baby into the other room like she's done before. Matter of fact, we ain't seen some where she did it with the baby in the same room. But anyway, so I took her demeanor as that of a woman being made to do this, one who was pissed so much to the point that they had just given up and was over it. And that she did not care to try and make it seem believable. And like I said, we know he didn't care to. And Offset takes me as like, he would literally have sex with anything and anyone at any time, any moment. Like, he take me as the type who will be having sex while her music playing in the background, while she blowing up his phone with her picture popping up on his phone right there, with a picture of him, her, and the baby up above his head. Like, that's how selfish, narcissistic, and promiscuous he seems like. I do not believe he has to love or care or respect for her as the mother of his child and as his wife. He just doesn't. It's not in him to. And some people think that it's because he's young and rich and famous. That's not it, because this is young and rich men who not cheating, or who, if they are doing everything in their power to not be so obvious with it. They try and be more discreet. Even the ones in Hollywood who are under the same guidelines as them as far as having a constructed fake relationship, they have open relationships. Like, oh, okay, well, since we didn't choose each other, you can go ahead and do what you want to do with who you want to do it with. Just be discreet. You know, they have open relationships, orgies, all kind of stuff. I'm guessing Cardi and him have not come to that point, but if they end up staying together, it will come to that point. Or she might have already been decided, like, because she has said before, all men cheat. So that's her expectation. She hasn't set a bar of standard for him. So she might have said, like, oh, since all men cheat, just don't have it in my face. Which is a bad thing to do. Because if you don't set that standard on a man, then he's not about to even reach a low standard. He's going to feel he don't have to give any standard to you. But anyway, he is very disrespectful because he messing back around with a chick who his woman is in court with right now. If I was Cardi B, I'd be like, not only is it over, but you paying all my lawyer bills. If she win a lawsuit, you paying the lawsuit, and any shows or money I missed from having to go back and forth to court, you're paying me that too. Flat out. Like, this dude is a dog. She does not need him anymore for her career. The only person who jeopardizes her career is herself. So I don't know if they think we dumb or they just dumb. But either way, them two are looking like dumb and dumber with their shenanigans. To me, she looking dumber just for the fact that she's allowing this, and he's not even trying. That's what it is. He's not even trying at this point. So that's very sad. And I know we all women, we have been in love. We can tell our stories of where we have believed dumb stuff and even accepted stuff and been dumb for a guy based on being in love. But I'm hoping she reels that in and get it together. The best thing for her to do would be to remove her emotions and her heart from him and look at it as just a business deal, or just leave him altogether and go on with her life, because he's trash, and he's gonna be trash for anybody he's with, because he's just nasty. I really don't even see him in the next 5 years growing to be the type of man that a woman could be with. He's like another Future. That's what he is. He's another Future. They just procreate with multiple women, and these new women who get with them don't realize if he's had that many children with this many women, he does not respect women, and he don't respect himself, and he don't give a damn about if a child is involved or any of that. So Cardi needs to stop expecting that from Offset, because he doesn't have it in him to give. It'll probably be another 20 years before he finally grows up, evolves mentally and emotionally, and actually step into manhood, because that is a manhood thing. When men are out there cheating loose and bringing children into this world that they know they have no intent on raising or being a steady male figure and loving their parent in front of their eyes as they grow up. That is a manhood thing, and these men are repeatedly showing they don't possess that. So I don't understand why women are repeatedly expecting to get that from them. But is there anything else I wanted to say about this story? Is there anything else? No, I think that's it. Just that it's a lie. It's a lie. It wasn't hacked. He did send that DM. He's still cheating on Cardi and been cheating on her. She knows. Sooner or later, she'll get fed up with it. Their handlers made them put out that story, and they should have came up with a better story, or at least told the actors to do a better job acting it out, make it, at least try and make it seem believable. But they did not. They didn't even tell Offset to put on some pajamas, at least. Like, this dude in some whole outfit. And I don't know, it just didn't make sense. They should have came in with something way better than what they did. If I was them, I would just rock with She Lying. That wasn't sent from him. I don't know how she was able to make that look like that. I would have preferred them to just say that than to come out here and say, we were just woken up, he was sick, but he been on live already on Instagram, and he fully dressed, doing that little fake sniffling when she turned the camera to him, versus them acting wild on Twitter hours and hours later after the DM was sent on Instagram. Like, it's just so much this it's just crazy about this story. Bye. That's your girl though.